And obviously, we wouldn't want to be owning anything that we thought was in a currency that was really going to hell. And that's the big thing we worry about with the United States currency. I mean, the tendency of a government to want to debase its currency over time there's no system that beats that.
Well, I want a fair deal with China, but China's been ripping us off for many years, so maybe something should be thought about, a little bit of retribution. China's been ripping us off for many years, ever since they started. To me, I think it was the worst thing that Richard Nixon ever did. And it was Nixon, he's the one that got it started. And they've taken advantage of it.
We're going to see a huge amount of innovation. Maybe that happens on network. Maybe some of the most successful parts of that innovation kind of make their way into the Bitcoin network over time. And so I think it does serve a fantastic role as that bedrock of the crypto economy.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will. During that auction that we saw a little bit before, the attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets. Now,
it was not just a poor auction; it was absolutely lousy. And you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back. We have stocks. We have the Dow slightly up, S&P and NASDAQ down. And I told you if yield rates stay the same as they were on Friday, we will pull back. But stocks and cryptos are definitely going to start making their way up. We know cryptos anyway are going to start making their way up. It's like clockwork. And we have Jerome in the house this week. We know they like the markets to look good. But again, stocks are going to continue to pump and dump. And we know when crypto pumps and dumps throughout the month. But we definitely have a lot of geopolitical events going on. So you definitely have to keep your eye out. Now we have the UK markets are closed today. And crypto should start to get a lift around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now we have Michael Saylor buys more Bitcoin. And guys, we know he's going to keep it coming. And eventually all that Bitcoin is going to land in the hands of the big banks. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And we have CME Bitcoin futures volume, if you look, is low. Open interest is decent, but again, that's going to start picking up this week. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are moving up. We have the dollar down. We have volume in crypto right now up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Report 147 billion on Friday. Make sure you're pulling it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy the legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And we have Jerome Powell finally in the House on Wednesday. And due to inflation, the jobs market, they keep saying it's looking good, but guys, we know it's not. And we have the Trump tariffs, which are going to cause even more inflation. So again, I definitely see the Fed pausing this month. But we know, again, the jobs market is going to start getting weak, and they're going to have to cut while we still have inflation. The same way when we look at Europe. This is definitely not going to end well, but remember, this is a plan. It moves in phases, and the tariffs allow them to change up the supply chain, bring in all this technology, bring in these digital assets, the machines, without the sheep even knowing. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the U.S. Treasury report is due today on the strategic Bitcoin reserve. So we'll get our popcorn, sit back, and see exactly what happens. Now we have the Trump dinner, $1.5 million per plate for crypto and AI. This is amazing. We see billions and billions are made around Trump. He's definitely selling. And we have Trump announces 100% tariff on all foreign produced movies that enter the U.S. And yes, tariffs are real, but while everybody's looking at the tariffs, the real mission is behind the curtain, and that's that new digital economy. Now we have Senators Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren playing the Hegelian dialectic, urge Senate Democrats to change its course on the stablecoin bill to get their concessions. But we know this stablecoin bill is definitely going to get passed this year. Remember, these stable coins allow the Fed not only to keep control of the money supply, but then also this money is going to be programmable. Nothing but digital dollars. They'll be able to tell you what, when, when, and how to buy, and you have 3 to 6 months to spend them, or poof, they're gone. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs right now are down. And we have BlackRock's 13F filing reveals over $5.4 billion in Bitcoin-related holdings. Also, we have VanEck files the S1 for BNB ETF with the SEC. And I definitely want to see if they approve that, since Binance is technically not legal still in the U.S., even though the coin can be purchased on certain exchanges. Now we have Litecoin ETF deadline today, and we're going to see what the SEC does, but Litecoin spot ETF is definitely going to eventually get approved. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Ripple pledges $25 million in RLUSD to support U.S. classrooms, teachers, and financial literacy. And minting money out of thin air and giving it away. Guys, we definitely know we're in the digital economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. That sounds like FTX. Now we have Wrap Bitcoin goes live on Solana. And then lastly, guys, we have Tether CEO says the firm's AI product will enable peer-to-peer network of AI agents. And again, with these digital assets, AI agents, algorithms, drones, the machines, they now have money. Now they can pay each other, perform work without a human involved. Remember, crypto means hidden messages, hidden meaning. These cryptos are not for you. These cryptos are for the machines. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.